Hey guys, Brian delivers you the goods here. I'm returning to you this afternoon for a movie review today for The Strangers Chapter 1 2024 film that I got a chance to watch for myself for this hour and 31 minutes of this movie to see what I was going to think of it. So I'm going to discuss what I watched for the 91-minute movie for The Strangers Chapter 1 and let you know my thoughts on this 2024 film. So let's dive into this movie review. Now, I'm very sorry that I haven't been catching up with movies lately. It's just, I've been so busy with work, and then I get sidetracked with other things I'm wanting to talk about for my channel. But other than that, the movie reviews will be continuing throughout the rest of the year. I'm trying to at least get to the July or August releases, at least by the end of the year, or sooner, depends on when I get done with each movie. So I'm going to have to start watching movies like I originally did each day. But I did get a good portion of movies done, for sure. But for this one, I was very disappointed with this one. This was not a good film. And the acting in it is just kind of disappointing. I mean, there were some performances that did alright, like the girl that played Maya and Ryan, and the guy Ryan. Their performances were solid. Everyone else fucking was just bleak, and it felt like a snooze fest to get through this movie. So I'm sorry about the background noise. My nephew is still throwing a fit, as always, unfortunately. But, he's a kid. He's gonna do that stuff, so what do you expect? But other than that, this film was very bad. It just didn't execute too well. I am so sorry about the screaming. He is really having it today. So, I don't know. It's just something. But, yeah, this film, I mean, the end of it was kind of just not really worth. This film was not really worth watching, and it said if you watch this, 7 more people die, or whatever. It's like, what? It's like, this film really didn't give a purpose. I mean, the purpose was there are some sick people out there that will do this kind of stuff and harm people and kill people. It's pretty awful. But the premise and the storyline was not good, and it says to be continued or whatever at the end of it, and then it shows a certain end credit scene, like basically a post credit scene that was not really worth watching. So this movie as a watch through was very bad, and this is not something I'd consider watching as the year goes on. It's not something I would come back to as the year goes on, to be honest. So if I were to give The Strangers Chapter 1 a score, I think I'd have to give it a 4 out of 10. Fuck this film. It can go straight in the dumpster and live in that dumpster, because it's not really a movie I would come back to. It just... I'm so sorry about his screaming in the background. He's really throwing a fit today. It was like this yesterday with my new video that premiered. He was throwing a fit again, too. So, you know how kids are when they're toddlers. They're just... yeah. It's just my sister's having to deal with a lot. But other than that, I think this film was very bad. And the premise of it didn't really interest me much. And this was a snooze fest and a cringe fest to get through. It's like, how am I not surprised? Even the jump scares weren't even that... jump scares were horrible. For sure. They didn't offer shit. I wasn't even scared of this film. I mean, it's fucked up, the story behind the film. But other than that, I just think this was a terrible movie. It didn't serve any purpose, for sure. As a Strangers Chapter 1 film. Because I know there was a Strangers film in 2007 or something like that, years ago. But I never watched that, and as of watching this film, it didn't do shit. It didn't interest me much, and it was crap. So, with that being said, 4 out of 10 for The Strangers Chapter 1. Fuck this film. It's not good. And with that being said, thank you for watching this 2024 movie review today.